All right, there you have it. The president of Liberia, Dr. George Mourning, we are just imagine that.
Coalition for Dialogue and Negotiations. Excellency, President Dr. George Weah, dear Mama Comfort, and the Sawyer family, Your Excellency, former President Goodluck Jonathan, Your Excellency, former President Madam Sally Johnson, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, our dear people of Liberia, permit me all protocols observed. On behalf of the Coalition for Dialogue and Negotiations, we offer our deepest condolences on the passing of former President Dr. Amos Sawyer, who was an advisory board member of our organization. Believe you me, we had prepared a different speech for today. But arriving in Liberia on Wednesday for the first time and spending 2 days listening to all the other tributes, listening to what everybody had to say, I realized there was very little that I or we could add about the character of the man, the doctor and professor and former president. In the past 2 days, I've heard words and phrases such as scholar, politician, grassroots activist, peacemaker, wisdom, foresight, walk the talk, consensus builder, selfless, guiding, listener. He accepted criticism. He assembled the right team. And most importantly, he cared. You can hear it in people's voices. He cared for everyone. And most remarkable of all, he did all of this with pure humility. And it's that caring and humble side of him that has brought us at CDN here today. It could only be possible because of someone like Dr. Sawyer. As we speak here today, there is a 5-year-old ongoing armed conflict in the English-speaking regions of Cameroon. I come from there, also known as the Southern Cameroons, with a devastating humanitarian and human rights situation. CDN was formed by a group of professionals from those regions, abroad and at home, with the goal of seeking and advocating for a peaceful resolution to the conflict. We reached out to Dr. Sawyer, explained what we were trying to do, what we were trying to achieve, and without hesitation, he accepted to become one of our pioneer advisory board members. You can imagine how gobsmacked we were, how overjoyed and surprised that a former president of Liberia, Dr. Amos Sawyer, had accepted to work with us. He understood our pain, our suffering, our hurt, our yearning for justice and peace. After listening to all his tributes, his decision to work with us makes perfect sense. He cared. Not only did he want to help at the higher echelons of power, but was ready, willing, and wanting to work at the grassroots. We remember his words at our 2020 International Conference on the Conflict. In keeping with his true values of justice and peace, this is what he said: I will encourage that this conflict be meticulously and expediently resolved to the satisfaction of the minority that's aggrieved by this conflict. What's even clearer today is that CDN made the right choice. He provided counsel. He told us to carry on and continue to do what we could within our own networks, while he takes on the task of reaching out to the international community, and especially and particularly to his African colleagues and friends, many of whom I believe are here today. Unfortunately, his health made his job difficult. With the passing of Dr. Sawyer, CDN and Southern Cameroonians, sorry, I get emotional when I get here. CDN and Southern Cameroonians have felt like a rug has been pulled from under our feet. He took the time and the interest to listen to us and was ready to help. It feels like a door has been slammed shut. But in true Dr. Sawyer fashion, he has brought us here today and given us this chance opportunity to meet you all. Yes, I came here feeling that one of the possible doors for our people had been shut. But guess what? Thanks to him, I look around and I see multiple windows opened. Hopefully, you all will look through those windows and help us. Despite his wishes, the conflict carries on while Africa and the world continues to look away. Dr. Sawyer's wishes will one day come true as CDN continues to work for peace and justice in the Southern Cameroons. He will be remembered for his determination and commitment in seeking a peaceful and political solution to the armed conflict. This despite his departure, we will keep him as a lifetime member of the advisory board. His hard work will not go in vain as we continually engage to seek peaceful ways to end the conflict. We remain thankful to former President Sawyer and the Liberian people for the commitment to foster peace and security in Africa, stop conflicts, and halt the suffering of the affected people. In Southern Cameroons, kids have not been to school for 5 years now. There are over 70,000 refugees in Nigeria and over 1 million internally displaced persons. As usual, women and children are most affected. Villages are being razed to the ground. Women are delivering babies in bushes and using plants and rags as sanitary products. This is what Dr. Sawyer wanted to stop. As we lay him to rest, our fervent plea to all here today, His Excellency, President George Weah, His Excellency, Madam Sally Johnson, His Excellency, President Goodluck Jonathan, to those in power with the ability and the capability to effect change, that you please carry on his work. Carry on from where he left off. If not for anything else, for his sake, do not abandon us. We crossed paths this week for a reason. He brought us here for a reason. And Dr. Sawyer knows why. You all knew him. He could see things far away, in the distance, that we couldn't see. We will do all in our power to keep his legacy, which is now embedded in our history. Through him, we shall never forget the people of Liberia. We would like to extend special gratitude to Mama Comfort Sawyer for the support she gave to Dr. Sawyer, allowing us to take up some of his precious time, especially in the last couple of years when he was not well. Thank you, Mama. We honor his legacy and mourn his loss. I'm going to try to break protocol here. Before us lies a man who gave his life for this nation, Liberia. He was willing, ready, prepared to die for you. May I, in all my humbleness, ask that we stand for a minute of silence for Dr. Amos Sawyer to honor his departure in our midst. Just 1 minute of your life. He almost gave his life for us. Just 1 minute of silence. We honor you, Dr. Sawyer. Eternal rest grant unto him, O Lord, and let perpetual light shine upon him. May he rest in peace. Amen. Eternal rest grant unto him, O Lord, and let perpetual light shine upon him. May he rest in peace. Amen. May the soul of Dr. Sawyer and the souls of all the faithful departed rest in perfect peace. Thank you, everybody.